Welcome to a new Foundation TV broadcast, the institutional program of the International Foundation of Maria Luisa de Moreno. Today we will show you how the work led by Maria Luisa de Moreno is done so with joy and hope to those in most need. As such, as in the recent natural disasters which took place in different places in Colombia and Peru, the Foundation has promptly provided a breath of encouragement and has contributed in the form of aid to those stricken families. In this opportunity, we have prepared a special report which begins with the humanitarian aid work sessions conducted in Mocoa, Manizales, where many families lost everything due to the natural disasters, and the Foundation, through coordinated work, has given generous donations in the form of 120 tons of humanitarian aid, benefited from by more than 6,000 stricken people. Let's take a look. From the moment the tragedy was known of in the municipality of Mocoa, the International Foundation of Maria Luisa de Moreno, led by President and founder Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive, started a marathon session of humanitarian assistance in order to take aid as well as accompany all victims, collaborating in the clearance of ruins and the search for survivors through personnel duly assigned to do so from Bogotá to Neiva. We are found in one of the most affected places in Mocoa, where water swept away absolutely everything. The water has taken all furnishings. Places such as this one, where we find ourselves, once had 2 or 3 floors, as well as those that had undergone construction for even more floors, were destroyed and swept away by the water. We have been here from the very beginning with humanitarian aid. We have created a point, spearheaded by the leadership of the Foundation, in which we are attending to all injured individuals and people with nutritional needs. We don't have anything, nothing at all. We earned a living from this, my husband, son and I. We don't have anything, nothing at all. We have lost everything, absolutely everything. It is very painful to look upon all of this because I have lost everything. Everything I had was a result of hard work with the job that I had earned. My things, everything. I lost everything, everything. It was the first foundation that came here and offered assistance because nobody had brought any aid here. Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive has sent a group of volunteers from Bogotá to Neiva, Pitalito, Villagarzón, a complete logistical team to aid the enlistment to support the work to be done in the coming days. We have stopped our everyday tasks. Many of the volunteers have also been affected, but we have come together in the activities the Foundation is developing. Recollection of aid has been carried out in Neiva, Pitalito, Popayán, as well as from Bogotá, where 50 tons of humanitarian aid has been dispatched in the form of food shopping, non-perishable food, and elements of primary importance. Greetings from the International Foundation of Maria Luisa de Moreno's facilities in Bogotá, where at the moment the second shipment of humanitarian aid is heading to Mocoa. I would like to inform you that in the early hours of the day, heavy machinery has left with 30 tons of humanitarian aid. We also have several collection points, and from there we will dispatch aid from Cauca and Huila. The aid that arrived from different parts of Colombia was given through the working hours of aid during 2 days of benefiting stricken people who received large food shopping, hygiene products, cleaning products, clothing, shoes, sandals, underclothing, rubber boots, towels, mats, blankets, insecticide, winter kits for seniors, kits of large pots for community kitchens, and some other implements such as wheels and buckles. It is very important that in these moments, the most stricken people receive help. This is a gift from God. That is, thank you so much for helping us in that sense. The World Vice President of the Foundation, Dr. Ángela Oviedo, sent a message of encouragement to the stricken individuals of the tragedy. In difficult times like these, words will always end up short to transmit a message of encouragement. We are with you, and the Foundation in supporting little by little. We know this is not enough, but it is important that, in the middle of such necessity, you have something. Through our delivery of humanitarian aid, our hearts are also present, hoping that what has been sent provides a little relief with respect to your current needs. We love you and are with you. Firstly, I would like to give thanks to God because He is marvelous and has given us courage to move on from this disaster. Because my 6 young children, my husband and I got out due to a miracle. That was a miracle of God, and He has something lined up for us in this life. We very much appreciate the Foundation and Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive for everything you have done for us in Putumayo. We want to give thanks to the International Foundation of Maria Luisa de Moreno. Truthfully, it is very gratifying for Putumayo, the municipality of Mocoa, that foundations and organizations unite in times of pain. We wish to send a warm greeting to Dr. Maria Luisa Piraquive in the name of our Governor, Sorreda Roca. Many thanks. It must be stressed that medical attention was also given by a group of health experts from varying expertise so as to help overcome the collapse of medical attention which has been noted, especially in the case of attention given to children and young adults of the population. We are pleasantly surprised. It is humanitarian work that the organization and foundation does with this number of volunteers at its disposal. May God bless them. People have received them with open arms as a message of encouragement during such tragedy. After crying, wallowing in the mud, and contemplating imminent death, today we feel hope is restored in the people of the capital of Mocoa. This capital of Putumayo, in mourning, appreciates the gestures like these ones. I believe they are priceless. I believe that the foundation, in such beautiful endeavors, is developing on an international and national basis, and should be recognized as such. Through foundations like yours, it is admirable. Such important help has been sent to this municipality of Mocoa. We hope that it continues supporting as such. Through foundations like yours, it is admirable. Such important help has been sent to this municipality of Mocoa. We hope that it continues supporting as such. To Dr. Maria Luisa, may God bless you and shower you with gifts for all you have done for the Mocoanos. That with much love we have received what you have given. Thank you very much. Subsequently, 20 days after the first delivery, the Foundation again made its presence known in Mocoa to finalize another grand delivery of humanitarian aid, of which arrived from 7 collection points in the Valle del Cauca, Cauca, Nariño, Caquetá, Huila, Putumayo, and Bogotá. The International Foundation of Maria Luisa de Moreno, during 3 days, carried out humanitarian aid work sessions where almost 1,500 people received food shopping, hygiene products, cleaning products, clothing, furniture, mats, household appliances and stoves, with all possible kitchen appliances. We are delivering 60 tons more of humanitarian help. As such, we have complied with 120 tons of humanitarian aid and delivered to 6,500 people in Mocoa, Putumayo. I am very content, very happy after having received what I had lost thanks to you all. I have suffered loss of my belongings. It has been a blessing from God because I didn't have a stove. I didn't have any way to cook. But with this, I can continue working to move on, looking for livelihood in my life. Not in any moment in a tragedy have they left us. On top of that, students from the indigenous community, Inga or Putumayo, received school kits. Journalists from Mocoa, that were stricken, benefited from the friendly hand of Dr. Maria Luisa Piraquive. Being the head of a household and, on this occasion, a journalist, which I am also, I enormously appreciate Dr. Maria Luisa Piraquive, this gesture of solidarity from such a buoyant woman who carries out duties and has come a long way in life. You are a dignified woman and a marvelous example for Colombian society. May God bless you and all of your team today and forever. Furthermore, the foundation moved to El Centro Bilingüe Indígena Camensá, where they gave medical appointments to students with families also stricken by the avalanche, who received school kits, clothing, and food shopping. Firstly, I would like to extend you all my heartfelt gratitude, because there is minimal aid that has arrived on behalf of the government, and I want to thank you all who contributed towards these presents that are these deliveries. The foundation also made a large delivery of food shopping, furniture, and kitchen implements. We have lost the infrastructure of the first floor of el Centro Bilingüe Indígena Camenza. It was covered in muddy sand because the entire avalanche passed by that way. This practically meant that all of our furniture was trapped between sludge and sand. You arrived just in the most opportune moment, and the only thing that is left to say is thank you on behalf of all the parents, children, teachers, administrators of el Centro Bilingüe Indígena Camenza for this huge generosity and most opportune aid. Just like that, the International Foundation of Maria Luis Moreno has continued to work permanently to provide help to this population in Mocoa with joy and hope in the midst of adversity. We wish to say thank you to all of our donors and volunteers. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive, for this marvelous management you have done. Without your donations, nor without your volunteer work, it would have been impossible to take all of these benefits to the stricken people here in Mocoa. We now move on from Colombia to Peru, where the foundation made a delivery of humanitarian aid in the cities of Lima, Piura and Trujillo to more than 1,800 stricken people due to the recent rainy season. We now go to our correspondent, Erika Amarillas. We are in the department of Piura, and the International Foundation of Maria Luis Moreno now looks to go to the district of Campoalegre to perform more humanitarian aid to those who are stricken in the zone. After seeing the difficult situation that hundreds of stricken individuals must confront due to El Niño Costero, a natural disaster that produced overflows of streams, floods, and avalanches in Peru, Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive, through the International Foundation of Maria Luis Moreno, has delivered humanitarian aid to close to 2,000 families affected in the regions of Piura, Lima, and Trujillo. She has taken a message of encouragement in the midst of the tragedy, making it possible that these people smile and have hope once again. We truly appreciate with all of our heart that you have come to aid us with a little help and to lift our spirits. We continue in Colombia, in the municipality of Campoalegre in Huila, where hundreds of families were affected due to an avalanche. They also received humanitarian aid via Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive through the International Foundation of Maria Luis Moreno. I never thought that avalanche would come. After having your belongings for so long, after so many years of work, only for it to all go in an instant, that was very hard, as you are left with what you have on. We have lost it all. In reality, you are left with the clothing you have on. In response to the drama that the inhabitants lived in the municipality of Campoalegre, in the department of Huila, where many families have lost everything after the avalanche of the cold river overflow, Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive, through the International Foundation of Maria Luis Moreno, made humanitarian aid to the affected population. Dr. Maria Luisa immediately started to mobilize her volunteers and donors that were already over there, who motivated themselves to help and donate for this cause in the municipality of Campoalegre, Huila. The benefits were delivered through a session of humanitarian aid in the facilities of the Coliseo Campesino of the municipality, where more than 300 families received products like food shopping for 2 months with non-perishable food, cleaning kits, and bedmates. Dr. Maria Luisa, one is less speechless when expressing the gratitude to the people that have supported us and have been with us during this tragedy and pain. The families that were most stricken due to the disaster have managed to receive elements such as beds, mattresses, supplies for houses such as furniture, stoves, appliances, and basic necessities among others. I feel happy and I give thanks to God for all the people that He has touched to be able to enjoy all of these things that we had never dreamt of having. We had never imagined a game room like this, for example. Thanks to Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive, because thanks to her, all things are managed. In Manizales, the city of the open doors, in the department of Caldas, which has also suffered the harsh winter. The International Foundation of Maria Luis de Moreno organized 3 sessions of humanitarian aid to mitigate the necessities of hundreds of families affected. Our news correspondent, Pedro J. Andrade, is there. Foundation TV is present in one of the zones most affected by the rainy season that has been hit hard of late in Manizales. We are in Alto Medio y Bajo Persia, where many families were left stricken. The friendly and generous hand of the Foundation has made its presence by bringing its humanitarian aid. Let's take a look at the following report. The response to the natural disaster in the city of Manizales, which happened due to the landslides of earth caused by strong rainfall, where 37 neighborhoods were affected and many families lost everything. The International Foundation of Maria Luis de Moreno, led by the founder and president, Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive, sent the dispatch of 10 tons of humanitarian aid from Bogotá in order to mitigate the necessities of the stricken individuals. Housing was totally destroyed and swept away along with all other things. There was a lot of sludge. If you had passed by, you could have been caught up in the current. The currents were large. The only thing I could do was get my mother and get my family out. The foundation immediately got involved, providing humanitarian aid to these families in such difficult and complex moments. The aid was delivered through 3 sessions of support where more than 100 families received food shopping, non-perishable food, cleaning kits, winter kits with cold implements, blankets, mattresses, and appliances. I am very grateful to the International Foundation of Maria Luis de Moreno for helping in times of difficulty because these are very hard times. With great joy, the stricken have received these donations. I wish to extend my gratitude to the Foundation, its volunteers, and Dr. Maria Luis Piraquive. Her interest and love in helping us in the opportune moment, in moments of such vulnerability and crisis. Thank you, Dr. Maria Luisa. Thank you, Dr. Maria Luisa. From the stricken area of the tragedy, Pedro J. Andrade reports for Foundation TV. Continuing with these news feeds, let's take a look at the following report in the way the International Foundation of Maria Luis de Moreno has made its presence in other places in Colombia that have equally been affected by the rainy season. Dr. Maria Luisa's solidarity has even reached La Virginia, in Risaralda, Florencia, Caquetá, as well as the municipalities of Florencia, Rio Frio, and the corregimiento de Juanchito in the Valle del Cauca, where hundreds of stricken families, due to heavy rain resulting in floods, received humanitarian help with non-perishable food, furniture, furnishings, and cleaning kits amongst others. We give thanks on behalf of all the community, as well as on behalf of La Acción Comunal. During the working hours of delivering aid, our volunteers develop both educational and playful workshops to bring values and hope to every heart to move on and rise above adversity. We have arrived at the end of our program. We recommend that you follow us on social media and can do so with the links on the screen. Don't forget that we will be counting on you all on the next broadcast of Foundation TV because to help is our job